go. Crown Cask coming at you again. Hey, here we're going to talk about again. What? Alex Murdaugh. I'm going to prove to you that Alex Murdaugh did not unalive Paul and Maggie. And this is how I can do it with the cell phone data. As the prosecution said, cell phone data tells everything. Well, it really does. So let's get into it. At 9:05:44, Maggie Murdaugh's phone, from 9:05:44 to 9:07, Maggie Murdaugh's phone, her backlight was on. You know, you touch your phone, light comes on. Okay, so now we're going to have a SLED agent tell you on the stand that Maggie Murdaugh's phone was not moving, calculating steps like Alex's phone was. Stay with me on this one, because her phone made a implement change to portrait at 9:06:12, okay? At 9:06:14, she had an incoming call from Alec. Now, Alec is walking at this time. He's out on his property between the main house and his suburban. He's out walking, okay? And he's outside. This is very important. Stay with me. Let's watch the SLED agent, and I'll be back.
Maggie's phone, when he's walking, they're not walking together. Is that correct?
Correct. There are no steps recorded on the devices together.
So he's walking without her phone. Her phone does an orientation change while he's walking without her phone. Is that correct?
I can just say both devices were not recording steps at the same time.
And they're not recording steps at the same time, and he's walking at 9:06:12.
Correct.
Therefore, hers is not recording steps at 9:06:12.
Correct.
So his phone is walking, hers is not. At the time, her phone has this final orientation change before it's found on the side of the road.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So there you have it, from a SLED agent who is the expert in the cell phone extraction data. Alex's phone, while he has his phone in his hand up by the main house, GPS data proves it, her phone is not with him. It is not calculating steps with him. The last thing her phone ever does is make a sideways change at 9:06:20, which is when the real killers threw it out the window. And why did they throw it out the window? Because Alex kept calling. So now you're like, shit, he keeps calling. Maybe he's tracking us. Get rid of the phone. They get rid of the phone. And that's where her phone is found the next day. By John Marvin Murdaugh. And we're going to show you the video where John says that when Buster gave him the Find My iPhone app and they turned it on, he went down and spoke with SLED agents. Duffy Stone's 14 solicitor office agents, regardless. And they were going to go, yeah, let's go find her phone. Well, here it is. It's on, I could see it. It's at the end of the dog kennels. Oh, it's at the end of the dog kennels. With that back entrance, over by the cabin. Okay? So they start walking down that gravel road to Moselle Road out the back entrance, and all of a sudden, that little dot that shows that it was there moved. Woo! Half mile down the road. Yeah, moved. So it showed, well, you know what? Let's just, John Marvin tell us for himself. And then we're going to clean it. Then we're going to put this into a bow for you.
Agent was holding the phone. You know, I'm looking at it with him. And when it pings, it creates a dot or location. And that dot jumped from right at the end of that road down the road, I don't know, maybe a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile. And so we walked back, got into a car, and drove down to where it was showing the phone.
And was the phone?
And I rode with those agents, the solicitor's office agents.
Was the phone ultimately located on the side of the road?
Absolutely. We found it in a matter of minutes.
Okay. Do you remember how it was collected? I mean, were you present when it was?
So let me tie this up in a bow for you. Here you go. You ready? Maggie's phone took 59 steps from her body to the back side of the hangar where the gravel road ends and the tire tracks are seen going around and coming around. That is exactly 59 steps. It's around 150 feet. That was the slowest steps recorded all day long. If Alec was walking with her phone, that would have been the slowest steps recorded all day long by Alec. So, in all likelihood, Alec's not walking that slow. He's got shit to do. He's got to go wash his whole body, take his clothes off. There's all kinds of things that need to be done. By the way, no blood anymore. Okay, so, as I said before, the one killer is waiting with the guns while the killer, who did not kill Paul but killed Maggie, went and got the truck. It's a big truck, lifted tires. They're lifted trucks, got big tires on it, probably 35-inch tires. And then he goes, and it takes time to get down there to where they hid the truck. And then he takes about a minute to drive back and get in. But from 9:05:44 to 9:20, when her phone makes an orientation change, that is the time that he gets into the truck. They're out of the back of the entrance, and the back entrance of Moselle, and they're on the road. Now, Alex said he was calling, and he thought he heard them. Well, what did he hear? He heard the truck leaving the back entrance of Moselle. He thought that was Paul and Maggie coming up. So he, at 9:06:14, he makes a call. He didn't answer. So he turns he turns it off. Excuse me. He hangs up. They're already past the main entrance of Moselle, and in 20 seconds they're about to throw her phone out at 9:06:20 when Alex calls again at 9:06:15, and they're like, "Get rid of it." So they throw it out the phone. SLED agent said that he was outside. According to the GPS data, he was outside. He was walking towards a Suburban. Now, when he's walking towards a Suburban, what? Her phone isn't registering steps. Where does her phone register on the iPhone app? Find My iPhone the next day with John Marvin down at the back entrance of Moselle. Yeah, because her phone knew it was there. That would have been the killers driving out. Then they threw it on the side of the road when Alec was calling again, calling to get rid of the goddamn thing. Because John Marvin said, then the little dot moved down the road. Wonder why. So Alec wasn't walking with her phone. Her phone is making orientation changes while he is walking. Her phone is moving. Yet it doesn't record steps when it's been recording steps all night, all day. Why? Because her phone is in a vehicle, and when that phone is in a vehicle, moving vehicle, it doesn't record steps. They are out of Moselle Road, on the Moselle Road, and they are gone. He's calling again. So then he goes out, he gets into his truck, his phone connects to the Bluetooth of his truck, and he drives out. Now, he doesn't send a text to Maggie until he gets onto Moselle Road. And I'm telling you, because I did the test. SLED didn't do the test. The defense didn't do the test. I did the test, and I did it numerous times. Numerous times. I could not do it. I was not high on opioids. I did not just unalive my wife and son. It was daylight out. I couldn't do it. I passed the spot where Maggie's phone was found. Every single time when I hit send, I was already past. I couldn't throw it. There's no time. You just can't do it. You can't type. Drive with your knees and type. Going to check on MD right back and hit send. It may sound like it's quick, but it's not quick. I promise you. Go ahead and do it with your phone right now. So that's it. Then her phone was on the side of the road at 9:06:20 after the orientation change. It landed at 9:06. I don't know. Who knows what? It landed, and then it sat there, and the backlight was on. The backlight went off at 9:07. Alec wasn't even in his truck yet. So there you go, folks. Phones didn't travel together. Maggie's phone is making changes with Alex moving. GPS is at the house. GPS says her phone's down by the back entrance. I don't know why these people on that goddamn jury couldn't figure this one out. But I have. See ya. Crime and Cask out.